So I moved to Sweden for a university exchange, and I've decided to document my experience as I move to a new country by myself, study in a new environment, taste all the flavors that Scandinavia has to offer, meet amazing people along the way, and above all, fall in love with the charming city of Lund. So, without further ado, here's my first week living in Sweden.
Where you been and where you hiding? I know you're lying. Don't you try it, no. You really shouldn't play with fire. Put it out with water. But now you're drowning. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying.
Good morning! So today is January 13th, Friday, January 13th, and I did it. I moved to Sweden. I'm here. And I can't believe this is real. Also, I feel like I wasn't even giving a reason why I was here in the first place. Why did I move here? It's basically because I'm doing an exchange with my university. So I go to McGill University and I'm doing an exchange with Lund University here in Sweden. So the first few days I didn't really film anything because it was honestly just like really chaotic and hectic. My parents came with me, so that was really great to have them here for the first 2 days. And we were just running back and forth to IKEA, getting home stuff and just like furniture. It's honestly just a lot when you move somewhere new. I feel like you really need to take the first few days to just settle in. It's basically just like running errands for 72 hours. I find when you're going on an exchange, you plan your exchange a year before you go. And I'm just so shocked right now that I'm actually here, because when you talk about something for that long, it kind of feels like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go, but you're just talking about it. Like, it's so far away that you just can't even picture it happening and actually being real, you know what I mean? Until it happens. Today is the 4th or 5th day that I'm here, and I feel like a bit more, okay, yeah, I actually moved here and I'm not just on a trip. So far it's great. Today I'm just gonna walk around the city a bit. I'm gonna try and find where my classes are for university, and also I'm gonna get my student ID card. Yeah, because I start classes on Monday, so I still have like 3 more days before my classes start. So I'll take you guys along, and I hope I can show you guys around this beautiful city that I can call home now.
Now connected to Bluetooth.
After exploring the beautiful university campus, we headed to the law building to get our student ID cards. I unfortunately decided to wear a slick back ponytail that day, so you know I looked like a complete egg in my ID photo, but it's okay, it happens. Afterwards, we stopped at Bouillon for lunch, which is a restaurant that only serves soup. We indulged in the cream of mushroom soup with a side of sourdough bread, and it was the perfect lunch to warm us up after all the walking. From the variety of delicious soups to the cozy interior, this place quickly became one of my favorite spots in Lund, and I can't stop myself from coming back for more. One thing I noticed while walking around the city is that each window was decorated with hanging starlights or festive lamps. This is a tradition in Sweden that evolved from the Santa Lucia celebrations, and also serves as a way to spread light during the winter season when the sun sets as early as 3:40 p.m. Good morning. So today is Monday, January 16, and I start my classes today, so I'm so excited. Now the time has finally come and the exchange is like actually beginning, so this is really crazy, but I'm very excited. Hopefully I'm gonna make some friends and meet new people. I'm gonna try and like speak to people in my class. I feel like I did this to get out of my bubble and get out of my comfort zone, so I really need to push myself today to speak to new people. Not that I'm not capable of that, it's just I feel like in Montreal, in your hometown, you have your friends from high school that you've always known. Everyone kind of knows each other, so you don't actually really have to get to know anyone new. So that's what I'm trying to do with this exchange, is just get used to interacting with new people, making new friends and all that kind of stuff. So if I have to set one goal for today, it would be to like speak to someone in my class. I know that sounds so easy, but just a little personal goal. Just put myself out of my comfort zone, you know? For those of you that don't know, I'm studying at McGill University in Montreal, and my major is anatomy and cell biology. But here in Lund University, I couldn't find any classes that would transfer and like science classes basically that would transfer over and count towards my degree. So I'm taking only electives. So that should be really interesting because I'm taking a full course load of all different types of classes that have nothing related to science, and that should be really refreshing for me. So the classes I'm taking are intermedia studies class on popular culture, a food, tradition, and innovation class, which is like history of food, intro to Scandinavian art, so that's kind of like an art history class, and cultural perspectives on health, lifestyle, and medicine. So I have to throw one medical anthropology class in there just to, you know, keep the science stuff in my head. But yeah, no, I'm very excited. I'm gonna take you guys along. Right now I'm just having breakfast. Guys, I'm honestly a bit nervous because I've never been somewhere where I didn't know anybody, you know? And I feel like it's just nerve-wracking. Like, am I gonna find the right building? Am I gonna go to the right class? Like, I don't know. Am I gonna make friends? No, I will make friends. That is the goal for today. Okay, anyways, I'll catch up with you guys later. I'm gonna eat my breakfast now, and then I'll take you guys along with me while I go to school.
If it's love, I want everything. Touch my soul, touch my heart, don't judge my mental. They told me that life is simple, been real since Papa Pimple. I started out in the rental, sonata, the presidential. Speak once and listen twice, they told me that less is simple. I'm observing in the room, I be flying all on the wall. Open mouth conversations, I leave you all in some awe. Cutting through the noise, I'm hoping I leave a scar. If you don't know where you been, how you knowin' where you are?
Just cruising the night, I'm grooving. Thought you said you was my type, I'm moving too slow. Text back like shit, I'm cool with it. I can match energies, babe, I move to you.
After my first week of classes, a few friends and I decided to go on a quick trip to Copenhagen. Conveniently, the city is only a 1-hour train ride away, making it the perfect place to go for a weekend trip. We arrived on January 20th in the evening and checked into our cozy Airbnb, which truly felt like a home. We could only rest for a short 30 minutes before we decided to go out and celebrate our first night in this beautiful city. We're in Copenhagen. It's me and the boys.
Yes, bitch.
Show the fits.
Shirt, Our Legacy, pants, thrifted, shoes, Jown,
Fire.
love,
Personality.
asparagus.
Shirt, Acne. Pants, Isemiyaki.
Oh, look at those twinkle toes.
Toes, H&M.
We took the metro to a cozy restaurant where we met up with some very special people. The restaurant was called Madklubben, and the food was absolutely wonderful. We ordered a variety of dishes from the menu and ended up sharing plates and tasting different flavors. This was a really meaningful dinner for me because I was able to meet new friends, but also reconnect with my cousin who I haven't seen for 15 years. Words cannot describe the feeling of meeting again after all those years and still feeling that instant connection. We talked endlessly and updated each other about the years that have passed. I'm truly so grateful to be able to live somewhere close to her and have the chance to meet with her more frequently. After dinner, we headed to a bar called the Jane for drinks. The interior resembled a library with dimly lit rooms and amazing music. Of course, the night couldn't end there because we had to experience a rave in Copenhagen. We danced the night away as techno beats filled the room and only got home early in the morning. The next morning, we woke up starving and made omelets for breakfast.
Who puts their cheese in the eggs, bro?
We started the day by walking around Nyhavn, an iconic place to visit in Copenhagen. I was enchanted by the quaint boats floating in the canal and the colorful buildings that surrounded the harbor. It was truly a beautiful sight. stunning sunset we saw in Christiania, we walked to the Design Museum and marveled at the beautiful exhibits. After all, Danish design is truly excellent in quality. Okay, it's day 2 in Copenhagen. The boys got smorgasbord sandwiches.
I ate mine already.
Rating?
Honestly, 9 out of 10. But the reason it's not 10 out of 10 is because I want more of it.
Portion was a bit small, but the dude gave us free tiramisu because it expired yesterday. Here's our tiramisu. I think we'll have it later. Right now we're going to the castle, Rosenborg Castle, and we're gonna walk around and probably go to the history museum. And yeah, just explore for the rest of the day.
I'm not gonna tell you. It's not called Tivoli good on there.
He's carrying a carry-on all day. It's like a purse. It's light. We're at the Rosenborg Castle. I feel like I need to come back in the summertime because I'm sure it's going to be even more beautiful with all the trees, you know, and the flowers blossoming. Because right now it's still pretty, but obviously it's winter, so everything's a bit gray. But no, this is truly stunning. We spent the afternoon strolling around the city, window shopping, and taking in the last few hours of our trip. We ended the day at the History Museum learning about the Vikings and their way of life. Before we knew it, the trip was over and we took the train back to Lund. So that concludes my first week living in Lund. I explored the city that I now get to call home. I started classes, I met amazing new friends, participated in student life, went on an unforgettable weekend trip where I reconnected with family, and above all, I began a journey of self-growth and independence. I'm looking forward to the memories I will make, the people I will meet, and the lessons I will learn during the next 6 months here. All I have to say is, Lund, you already feel like home.